Hey guys, Tyraku here. I hope everyone's doing great. Today, I want to go over a champion who honestly, I didn't think was going to be doing as crazy good as what she actually is doing. I've seen her talked about across several other channels, and I've seen her talked about for a while, but I've never actually decided to build her. I was like, okay, she's decent. Yeah, she can hit hard. I've heard, but I've never actually built her out to test her out. But yesterday on the stream, or a few days ago on the stream, I actually tested her out. I built her up, got her geared up. This is what her stats are right now, and I used her, and she actually surprised me how good she actually was on my team. Now, this is not necessarily going to be a champion guide on this specific champion. I will show you some different areas for her. I've mainly used her in arena, to be honest. She's a single target nuker, basically a sniper champion. Excellent against the old Rotos. The new Rotos isn't that scary, but her 3-hit, I believe, on the A3 and the 2-hit on the A1 both could be really good against like a Rotos champion, especially this ability. But let me look at her stats right here. I'll go over a little bit by kind of what I prioritized on her, and then we'll jump into some arena, and I'll show you like some other areas how hard she can actually hit, because she actually blew my mind with how good she actually was, and especially with the team. I'll go over the specifics on why I geared her and mastered her the way I did. There's a few players who actually do her mastery significantly different than I do, so I want to let you know why I've chosen specific things. So looking at her attack is what I focused on. Her HP, I actually didn't really want that to be too high. I mean, I'm honestly happy with it being here, and I wouldn't even mind it to be a little bit lower. And we'll jump into in a minute why I don't want her HP to be very high. Her attack, obviously, she's a damage dealer. I want her attack to be as high as possible. Crit damage is more my focus, but attack, I would love to push that up to like 5,000 if possible, but we're definitely limited by the gear here. Defense, I'm running her with a shield champion, a champion in shield set, which is Harvest Jack, so she doesn't really need a ton of defense. Hopefully his shield will keep her alive and kind of work as like an extra buffer on the damage. Obviously, champions like Madame or anybody who can remove those shields kind of hurt, but because she is fairly squishy, it looks like 1500 defense, 30k HP, definitely pretty easy to go through that. Now the speed, she's fast. She's not necessarily speed tuned to my team because the team I run her with in arena doesn't actually have a speed booster, so she's definitely going to get cut in on and everything like that. We are running with the shield set though to kind of put a buffer in that damage, so I'll jump in and show you guys that in just a few minutes. But if I was running her like an actual team, I'd make sure she's speed tuned, and I'll show you kind of two different setups I would use with her. Her crit rate, 101%. Obviously, we don't want 99%. 99% is terrible. It's basically missing every time. I don't know why 99% feels like 50%, but it is. So definitely hit 100% or go a little bit over, for sure. Crit damage, just push this as high as I can. Obviously, this is a pretty well-built Gala, depending on where you're at in the game. I was trying to squeeze out a Avenging set just for the heck of it, for the lulz, I guess. But I wasn't able to do it, wasn't able to really make sense of it. And I mean, Avenging is not like tremendous. 30% chance to counterattack. Now, when she counterattacks, don't get me wrong, she messes some people up. She can hit them hard. If I could make sense of it, I would without a doubt put a counterattack set on her, an Avenging set on her, because it would pair very well with the counterattack mastery. I just can't, because this shield has 17 speed, and this shield has 33% crit rate. And these gloves, I don't have an Avenging pair of gloves that would make sense. I mean, this extra speed, crit rate, actually, maybe I could. Let me see. Do I have any with crit rate? Okay, I don't have any Avenging with crit rate. So I would lose my crit rate, which is what I need. I need that 11%. If I could squeeze that out, I'd probably make the switch. Now, this is what her banner looks like. I was hoping for some more speed. Obviously, as you can see, it's not glyphed. Missing some glyphs there. Most of my gear is missing glyphs. Like this is completely missing. Well, it's only 2. Not fully leveled up. So we have some more potential to squeeze out of her. But let's jump in here. Let me show you her masteries real quick. Go over this. I guess this is kind of becoming a champion god, so we might as well go over her abilities, all right? Real quick, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit ignores 30% of the target's defense. Places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. The value of the shield is equal to 20% of damage inflicted. Very good, very basic. A2, attacks one enemy. This is like a Hulk smash ability. She messes people up with this ability. Ignores 50% of the target's defense when attacking under a shield buff. Synergizes very well with the A1. Heals this champion by 50% of the damage inflicted. Places a shield buff on this champion equal to any surplus heal for 3 turns. So, I want to make sure that she's getting a shield placed. That's why I'm running her with a shield champion. This ability attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit ignores 25% of the target's defense. Grants an extra turn if this champion has full HP after using this shield. This is why I think it's so crucial to run Gala with a champion who is in a shield set. We'll start her off with a shield at the beginning of a match, or even throw her in a set like, I think this actually could be very beneficial to her, like a Divine Life. Not necessarily Divine Life specifically, like a Divine Crit Rate, because you're getting that shield at the start of the turn, plus you're getting a little extra stat benefits from there. So Divine Speed would be amazing. Anything that starts her off with a shield could be really, really good for her. I mean, especially since that's only a 2-piece set. Now, I actually didn't think about that until just now, but that could be a very good way to build her if you're not running her with a champion who has a shield already built in. Because ideally what you want to do is you want to use this A3, so then you're going to get the double hit because ideally she'll have full HP because the shield will allow her to. And then you, I believe, want to use this ability. It hits extremely hard. This one, it works too though, but this one ignores defense if she's under a shield, ignores 50%. So definitely want to use A3 into A2. I'll show you how much damage they do in just a second. Now, jumping into here, and the reason why I have specific masteries chosen. So obviously some of these are pretty self-explanatory. Like these top ones just picked on the defense. Not a huge, you can definitely go resistance as well. Here, I'm running the shield breaker just because I'm not running her with Madame Saris. I'm not running her with anybody who can remove shields. So I need to make sure if somebody does have a shield on the other team, that she's doing as much damage to that shield as possible. If I was running her with Madame, I would go most likely this mastery over here, I believe. But then again, I wouldn't be able to get this one. So she works very well with a team with no remove shields, but you can definitely work around it. Now I have this, gives her 8% extra damage on her first hit. So the A3 will do 8% more. And then I have it here. This is just like help later on in the match. This was mostly so I could tie into this ability right here, which is what I was talking about, having her not super high max HP, because this increases the damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. Ideally, most people I go against in the arena are going to have more than 30,000 HP. 30,000 HP at level 60, 6-star, the level I'm at right now, isn't anything crazy. Let's look at Scylla the Drake. Scylla the Drake has 50,000. Rosin's sitting at 32,000. Mascar Torsus is at 38,000. I mean, a lot of these champions who I'm not even focusing on HP with, even Arbiters, 43,000. Most of them should have a higher HP than 30,000. That's very, very low. My Skull Crown may not. Yeah, my Skull Crown's the only one who doesn't, but it's very close as it is. So that's why I got that. So we get an extra 8%, hopefully an extra 6%. And then we'll be getting some more damage increase from this ability if it activates. We'll ignore an additional 25%. And this is additive, I do believe. So basically, if this activates, plus this activates, if my math's correct, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we'll be ignoring 75% of the target's defense, somewhere around there. So that's definitely a huge amount of defense ignored. Like, defense, what even is that? Like, no, nothing. Let's jump in here. Let me show you what kind of work she can do in the arena. So first off, I'm going to go in here. This is the bad thing about this bunch of bot pages. We should be able to still showcase her fairly well. Let me go against a champion. Oh, dang, 65,008 power? Oh my gosh. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit weird simply because these are weak teams right here. My Harvest Jack is the champion with the shield set on, though. I'm going to throw him in there. And then I'm going to throw in Madame for the decreased defense and stuff. And so we're really ignoring a ton of defense right now. And then find Gala, right? And then just to squeeze out a little bit more damage, we'll throw her right there. I'm pretty sure my Arbiter is going to be faster than their their Apothecary, I guess. So let's see how this works. We're going to decrease defense on everybody over here. And then we're going to use her A3 first. So we'll pick a target, any target. Which one do you think I can kill? Okay, so literally any of these champions she can one-shot. Let's go with who should most likely be the most tanky, which would be Martyr, 41,000 HP, not too bad. Go to Apothecary, 122,000. That is an insane hit, 122,000, okay? Granted, These champions are a little bit lower level in gear, but that's still a massive hit, no matter what their gear is. I mean, heck, Madame may even one-shot them now. Let's see what her A1 does. A1, about 31k, and it has a 2-hit ability. So she didn't even get her full damage off from that. That's with her not even in like Savage gear. Like if I took my Skull Crown's gear off and put it on Gala instead, that'd be even better damage. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently Arena is not giving me a challenge. Let me jump over here to 3v3, just so I can like really showcase how good Gala actually is. I'm not too worried about actually winning this whole series. I really just want to show you guys what kind of work she can do. So let's throw her in a team that's not absolutely going to mess me up. Look right there. And then just to prevent me losing any battles during a video, I'm going to, or not, so prevent me, actually, let's go ahead and do it. I think I can win this battle. So play through this. I was going to just skip the battles to just say I wouldn't lost, but I maybe will beat this, maybe not. Yeah, probably. I'll go ahead and sleep the Ray. Do a showcase for something I didn't actually expect to do. All right, so we won one. And just so happens our team is very last, in other words. All right, so this team is going to be pretty annoying. I hate Angar so much with that counterattack. Pretty obnoxious. So let's throw an increase revive there. This takes 2. Yeah, let's just. I want to get through this point really quickly. Okay, so Gala. So she has a shield from Harvest Jack. Same thing as last time. We put this on her. We're gonna use Shatterbones, and if you guys want to see a Shatterbones video, let me know, because look at this. He's an amazing champion. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say, okay, pick a target, any target. Oh, you want Cardinal dead? All right, let's take care of that. And smash. Okay, she's almost dead. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Boom, 58k. Pretty easy, I'd say. That rhymed. Okay, so now we're just gonna cycle right back through. Get back through to Gala. And we didn't even have decreased defense up. Like, we didn't have any champion who applied the decreased defense to anybody. If we would have had a champion who would have done that, she would have hit way harder on those abilities. So keep in mind, whenever I was using Madame Saris earlier with her, we had 50% decreased defense applied to everybody. There was just fully Gala with increased attack up. So we're already missing out on quite a bit extra damage because they still have defense. But now, like, even with the way she is right now, 3 hits for about 10 to 12k. Pretty awesome. 15k on the A1. Definitely a pretty hard hitting champion. And like I said, if you have a champion who's running also with a decreased defense, she's going to do that much more damage. This extra turn stuff is amazing. If I wanted to throw her in like Divine Life, Divine Offense, or any Divine set, I could throw her in this team, bring in like a Zargala or somebody else who could do decreased defense and replace them for Harvest Jack. Take Harvest Jack out, because right now his main role is to just kind of give a buffer to that team, give me the shield, and kind of just fill that in. That's a showcase for Gala. Let me jump in here real quick and just show you some damage on dragons. Like I said, I didn't say this, but she is a Void Affinity champion. That means she's not weak anywhere. She's a great champion no matter where you want to bring her. Let me go ahead and throw in Madame. Just throw in some fairly random champions. We'll compare her to, I don't know if I got any other champion who necessarily hits very hard, but that should be fine. We'll just throw in a Cold Heart. See what Gala does. Skull Crown may be a decent champion to compare Gala to, honestly. We don't have an increased attack champion, unfortunately. This is the main thing I want to see, is a decreased defense. So let's see what she does against a Tyrell, who's most likely going to have the highest defense on this team. Unfortunately, Gala doesn't have any shield buff right now at all. So instead of using this, I'm going to go ahead and use the ability 1 to get her a shield placed on herself. I do believe, yep. We got 15k hits there. Let's see what Skull Crown hits for. 78k, so Skull Crown definitely hits very hard. I already knew that. Let's see what Gala hits once she gets back around to her turn. Okay, so let's see. Okay, my Skull Crown is pretty crazy gear. Here we go. So, the next highest defense should be Horden, I guess. Let's see what her A2 does. 76,000 damage. For a single target hit, pretty amazing. Unfortunately, it's not an AoE, but she's a tremendous champion in Arena. very good in my Faction Wars team. I'm going to be using her for Dwarf Faction Wars for sure. Very good champion, especially if you're looking for somebody for in the arena. Single target, big damage. I was definitely very impressed with Gala. Definitely glad I leveled her up, geared her up, happy with it. Hopefully you guys want to give her a shot. Like I said, I may actually change this around to have her starting off with a shield set. If I was in a team that was a little bit quicker, I would definitely do that. But hey, another champion you may be able to level up if you've pulled her. She's not trash. I thought she was kind of for a long time, and I had several in my vault. I don't know where they're at now. Maybe they're food, maybe they're books. Who knows, guys? But I got my one leveled up. Very happy. If you guys want to see a video on Shatterbones, let me know. Another excellent champion I just recently took to level 60. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope that video helps you out, shine a little bit of light on a new champion you may never have tried before, and I'll catch you in the next video.